Suddenly, floodlights come on one of the palace's roofs and a helicopter approaches. Bond is edging away when Magda opens her window to look. Bond flattens himself against the wall as the red helicopter comes in to land. Magda shuts her window and Bond darts along the ledge and onto her balcony. Peering out from behind a pillar, he sees 4 Red Army soldiers clamber out of the helicopter and open the door for General Orlov. Orlov straightens his tunic and strides forward. Bond tries to creep into Magda's room, but she's still up. He hides behind a pillar on the balcony and watches as Khan, standing with Gobinda, shakes hands with General Orlov before heading inside. Bond creeps into Magda's room as she sits down at her dressing table. Tiptoeing across the room, he carefully opens the door. Outside his room, the guard is sleeping. Bond spies on Orlov.
If you step this way, I think you will find everything is in order.
Gobinda, Orlov and Khan go into a room off the main hallway leading to the dining room. Bond keeps an eye out for guards as he silently makes his way over to the door through which the others have gone. Magda, her long blonde hair flowing around her shoulders, watches Bond from her doorway, a smile on her face. Using his tracking LCD watch as a guide, Bond steps down a stone staircase to a corridor and a thick oak door, behind which are Orlov and Khan. He hides in an alcove, takes out his fountain pen and earpiece, and listens in.
The quality of your workmanship, Prince.
Kamal Khan.
Thank you, General Orlov. As you can see, each piece has been meticulously duplicated according to Lankin's specifications.
Good. Have it put aboard the helicopter.
Khan turns to Gobinda.
Can they be trusted? I can assure you.
Two servants take a metal cylinder to the helicopter, followed by Gobinda.
I get what I want, then you get the genuine jewelry.
Upstairs, Magda's blow-drying her hair, which causes interference to Bond's earpiece. Bond heads over to the door to listen further. One more metal tube is loaded into the helicopter by 2 servants, and Gobinda returns. General Orlov shows Khan a map.
Precise timing will be essential. Remember, nothing must be changed.
Magda turns off her dryer, allowing Bond to hear.
1 week from today, in Karl Marx.
Karl Marx.
Correct.
Bond quickly hides behind a wall as he hears a voice and footsteps. Gobinda strides past and goes through the heavy wooden doors to Khan and Orlov.
Everything taken care of?
As you ordered, Excellence.
Orlov holds the egg.
So, you recovered it.
From an accomplice of the thief.
It must be eliminated. At once.
Naturally.
There must be no further security breach. This fake has caused enough trouble.
Orlov smashes the egg with the handle of his pistol.
Let's go.
Khan notices Bond's tiny transmitting device in the egg and surreptitiously takes it. As the large oak doors open, Bond darts into a cold meat locker where 2 dead humans hang alongside several animal carcasses. Bond peers down the corridor. Gobinda walks past the meat locker and pauses when he notices the door is ajar. The tall, stern-faced Gobinda steps into the locker. Gobinda glances around, then steps out of the meat locker, locking the door behind him. A Red Army soldier holds the helicopter door open as General Orlov climbs aboard. Khan watches as the helicopter lifts off from the helipad and flies away. Gobinda steps up behind Khan, who holds the miniature transmitter between his fingers and studies it.
Get Bond.
In the meat locker, Bond watches as 2 of Khan's men put the dead men into canvas bags. Magda steps into a corridor and watches with a faint smile as Gobinda and 2 more of Khan's men charge past. Gobinda walks into Khan's office.
The Englishman has escaped. He won't go very far. We'll track him.
In the meat locker, Khan's men lay one of the bagged bodies onto a table, then lift the other off a meat hook. Bond watches from behind some animal carcasses. The men carry one of the bodies out, leaving the other on the